this week to play Auburn?
I mean, you know, there's a lot of reasons to have a pep in your step this week, and I guess maybe that's one of them for me. But, you know, in the grand scheme of, you know, #1 team in the country, College game day, I think that pep in the step for me is very minuscule, you know, with the scale of this game.
Does your family's hatred for Alabama trickle down to you at all, or has it over the course of your life?
No, it really hasn't. Like I said, weirdly enough, my family, we didn't grow up huge Alabama games. You know, we'd go watch football games when my dad's, you know, teams were being recognized and stuff like that. But other than that, it was never hate for Auburn, never really cheering on Alabama, which is funny to say, but it was really weird, you know.
What's going to be key for you all in the post to deal with a guy as physical as Dylan Cardwell?
You know, I mean, it just goes to the guys we have in rotation at that position. We're a physical group, and we battle each other every day. And you know, a challenge like the size and physicality of Auburn is just another day for us. You know, and wanting to be able to take on that challenge and really compete the way we know how to compete is really the key to, you know, taking on, you know, their big guys.
How's the shoulder feeling at this point? A few games after hurting it.
You know, it's good. You know, it feels good. You know, luckily with what my job requires, it doesn't require a whole lot of skill. So if I can just run around with one arm, you know, but you know, it's good. You know, we're taking it step by step, rehabbing it, tightening it up, and you know, just taking care of it. You know, because I mean, in this sport, your body's everything, and so being able to, you know, take care of my shoulder, it's getting better.
If y'all had everybody available, like if JP was healthy, do you think you would have played through it, or do you think you would have missed time?
I mean, me personally, I would have played through it. You know, I mean, it's hard not to. Man, it's just, I don't know. You know, something about playing this sport and at this level, it's hard to say no to, you know, being able to play. And you know, if ifs and buts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. You know, but that's not the case right now. But it's a little Southern saying, sorry. But yeah, sorry. But you know, it's where we're at now. But I think even if JP is back and we even had 2 more guys, you know, scholarship-wise, I think I still would have played through it, just because, you know, that's what I love to do.
Are you going to stay in the brace?
Yeah, I think the brace is probably the game plan for the foreseeable future, and that's probably the rest of the season.
What was the saying?
If ifs and buts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas, is a saying. Yeah, if ifs and buts. Is that?
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, that's
I was about to say, am I? Yeah. It's just okay. I was about to say, it's very common. I don't know. Sorry. It might be common back home, but I don't know.
The question I did have is they have 40 or 39+% 3-point shooters. What can you guys as posts do to help the guards out there?
You know, just do our jobs. You know, of protecting the paint, and you know that, you know, as contrary as it seems, protecting the paint helps to protect the 3-point line. You know, and being able to pack the paint and then spread out the shooters allows you to, you know, run guys off and get them into the mid range and taking tough twos. And so, you know, just playing our principles will be key to, you know, I mean, yeah, they got dudes that are shooting the ball real well right now and have been for the entire year. So, you know, just sticking to our principles and, you know, understanding scouting reports will be key.
The crowd is going to have a lot more Auburn fans than Vanderbilt had. How do you not let that become too much?
You know, I mean, it's an incredible environment, and it goes to embracing it. You know, I mean, they have a target on back, we have a target on our back. It's a large game, and you know, we're going into their place, a place that's known for, you know, having a great crowd, and so just embracing it. I mean, this is what you play basketball for. You play basketball to be in the toughest environments, playing the biggest games and on the biggest stages, and so embracing. You know, that challenge and that extra challenge, if you'd say, you know, is going to be the biggest part, and honestly using it as a little fuel to us, as us versus everybody else, you know. And so I'm not worried about us. You know, we have guys that have been through a lot of big games and love the moment, and so, you know, just being able to embrace what we're about to go into is going to be big for that crowd.
What's key to maybe having a stronger or more consistent start here on the road?
You know, just goes back to practice, goes back to training, and you know, Coach Barnes uses a term called front running, being front runners, and so, you know, being as consistent and being as level as possible, and you know, we practice hard every day, and going into a place on the road where, you know, that you're going to have to bring the energy, and so just reverting back to practice and your training and everything that you've worked on, you know, and not getting too high, not getting too low, it will be key.
What makes you so good in those Spain pick and roll situations? Dunkers?
I mean, I've said this before. Obviously, Kai Ziegler is a point guard. You know, it's kind of hard to not score when he's the one dribbling the ball. So, you know, I run to where I'm supposed to and hang out, and then when he sees me, go up and get it.